какой палки? Давай, Крайн, Декстер, волчья сила, блядь. Нихуя себе. Мы реально в волка превратились. О, вот это пиздос. Разбой, страшный серый волк. Кровавых мэрей знаю толк. Трубой это сейчас было охуенно просто прям. Ох. Твари. Или нет. Или мне. Что у нас есть еще одна форма превращения? Пикачу, я выбираю тебя, Ю. Давай. А, ну конечно, мы же можем подуть так, что домик снесет. Как я мог забыть. Это же все из той же сказки. А вот и единственная настоящая Блади Мэри, походу. Не успела. Не успела, не успела, не успела, не успела. Вау. Я выиграл. О, тень классно превращается вообще. Ну я говорил уже, рисовка здесь просто охуенная. Реально, визуальный стиль просто 10 из 10. Прям я даже не знаю, где еще можно было такое увидеть. В Blood Dragon, в, возможно, Hotline Miami. Ну, Hotline Miami говно. В... Я не знаю даже, где еще я так кончал именно от визуальности.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you? You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Блин, зачем? Зачем я пообещал Белоснежке
and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things. You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. We've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Oops.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will
Borderlands.
follow.
Ну, нет. Там он раздражает скорее. В Prison Architect нормальный визуальный стиль, но не настолько охуенный, чтобы
I know,
качать это.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to. He's back.
The Crooked Man.
God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay?
Бля, это
It's
реально
been
какой-то план.
hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Блять, он хочет в этот колодец
I
явно не
guess
просто
you've been
так.
worse.
Этот пидорас
You
что-то
did well,
задумал, я
Sheriff.
уверен.
I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know.
Что значит not what you did well? Я сделал шикарно. Hey!
About time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they
You're
have
a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
Это реально все
The
сказки,
Crooked Man is
которые
charged
остались
with the
живы.
murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That doesn't
need for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now you're the one
Бля,
I'm
мне
concerned
кажется, я
with.
You
сливаю
called the
просто
shots.
все, что
Georgie
можно.
made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
and
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning, so cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
but
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Вот это очень зря мы сейчас его распутали.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street
Вот
corners, I
пидорас
was there to look out for
хитрожопый.
you,
Yes, but
wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is nothing.
Блять, пидор
She left
усатый, ненавижу его,
everything she
блядь.
had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Слава богу, я
Then you
дерево
deputy
не
now, aren't
сажу.
you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over,
безруки тоже с
and
нами.
those girls will have their justice.
Ха, хуен. Все, весь город за меня, блядь. Тебе пиздец, уёбок.
Very
Или
good.
нет.
Very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
Don't make him a murderer.
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me! It was them! And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where have I
internally.
heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Ой, начинается.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers? Judging you,
Блять, меня
treating you as
заебал,
mindless
пидорас. Можно я
children, too
убью его уже?
stupid to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
He might as well have.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him.
Еее!
Without his say-so.
Я выиграл толпу!
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
Да что
What,
ты
you take 2
сделал-то?
people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't give a shit.
bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send
Everyone,
him away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Look, Snow should decide what we do with her. She's gonna be the deputy mayor.
But
so-
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Оторвать его
everyone,
голову.
I'm...
Not this way.
Ах ты пидорас!
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Sheriff! Oh my god!
Я должен был убедиться, что он умрет, окей? Я хер знает, как колодец устроен. Может, он все запланировал.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Джонни, я должен был убедиться, что эта тварь умрет.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Пустой выбор, пустой выбор, пустой выбор. Промолчать. Окей, промолчать.
You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Что за охуенные ПК проблемы? Табак, начни снова. Как? Окей. Блять. Да читаю я чат, что ты не ржешь. Continue. Во, нормально пошло.
Hey, Sheriff. You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Мы все уезжаем на ферму, что ли? Что происходит?
This fucking line.
О, бандитчик.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Мистер Вульф. Прям все так официально.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Какая важная. Ну, пожалуйста.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Тоже мне. И чё?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Куда мы едем-то? Что происходит вообще?
I'm going.
Свин
Jesus.
классный, на базар 0. Свин вообще
We
офигенный.
only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Тебе что не нравится?
Shit. Just go grab that, would you? How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Я ожидал тебе
I told
денег.
her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Ах ты тварь.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Ой, давай, прикрывайся ребенком.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
А, это коллекцию
It's a
шков.
willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, I'm some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Блин, что за херня? Я не понимаю, на что, блин,
Hey,
влияет
Big
мой
Big.
выбор?
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Сука, я же дал ему денег. Почему? Как?
Saying goodbye?
Джонни, твои спойлеры.
Hi.
Ну, пожалуйста,
Swearing.
все для вас, вы же знаете.
Yeah, I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on?
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical
Да я
evidence?
понимаю, Джонни, ну просто что он тогда на меня-то обижен, бля? Я реально все для
Freaked
него
out,
сделал.
okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait.
Oh,
so
shit.
Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you
I
said...
know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Ебать, вот кто это делал.
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that.
When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith.
В принципе, понятно, что...
Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you.
You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town, finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Это так приятно слышать, если честно.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Мне сказали, что я милый.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
И это пиздос.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Ну, конечно, мы убили Джорджа, господи, почему не добить? Брат, ну я пообещал. Ха, всего лишь 14%. Блять. Да ладно, я всего лишь, блять, один телевизор разбил, что за херня? Чувствует. You stood up for him. You gave him money. И этот пидорас все равно меня хуесосил в конце. Вот ублюдок это. Это лягушка полный пидор. Так, я не понял, а это что? Это что, все 5 эпизодов, что ли? Мне рассказывали про 8. Это что, реально конец? Не то чтобы я против был пойти спать, но если сейчас есть еще один эпизодик, я, конечно, запущу. судя по длинным титрам, это все. Все. Блин, ну тогда что я могу сказать? Это были одна из лучших игр, в которые я играл в своей жизни. Реально. Она очень круто нарисована, в ней, казалось бы, не очень много геймплея, но она прям увлекает в себя. Детективная история такая. В принципе, не то чтобы какой-то, бля, ебанутый великий детектив, но реально классно. Все сделано, подогнано. Не чересчур завершен, но и не слишком простенько. Блин, ну это круто, это круто. Я не уверен, что будет интересно играть в другие игры от Telltale, потому что там, блядь, какие-нибудь ходячие мертвецы, мне на них вообще нассать. Но тут еще и сеттинг такой, эти, блядь, сказочные персонажи, которые вынуждены становиться проститутками, торговать какой-то херней, блядь, работать посыльными. Реально, это прям... Прямо, ну, реально, одна из лучших игр, в которые я играл. И... реально, она стоит всех своих денег. Я, правда, ее купил по скидке, но она стоит своего full прайса. Это, бля, реально уникальный опыт, который... Ну, вы, собственно, пережили его вместе со мной. Не знаю, как проходить игры на ютубе, я никогда этого не делал. Ну, я думаю, вам было довольно интересно, но я просто охуел. Реально, лучшее. Значит, смотрите. На сегодня это все. Значит, завтра мы не будем добивать волка, раз уж я его прошел. Получил 31 из 35 ачивок. Я открыл не все книжки и сказок. Вот. Завтра будут червяки. Будет переиздание, HD-переиздание Warsfall Party, вот, в котором адско зарублюсь. Я, видимо, поскольку никто из вас не написал мне в скайпе, в конфу, никто не купил эту божественную игру, очередную игру по червякам, пиздос, сколько их вышло уже, и все говно. Вот, видимо, я буду играть либо один, либо найду какую-нибудь тянку, которая со мной сыграет вечерком. Ну, на самом деле, просто зависит от того, во сколько ко мне девушка приедет. Вот, так что либо с ней я буду играть, либо один. Вот, а с понедельника я думаю, что с понедельника, блять, ну мне вообще еще Ведьмака хотелось бы поиграть, если честно. Ну, ладно, допустим, в понедельник с утреца я поиграю в Ведьмака. Вот, а со следующей недели у нас стартует марафон героев тогда. Я разобрался, как настроить стрима. Все, начнем играть с первой части. Я уверен, что многие из вас ее не видели, даже скриншотов не видели, даже не подозревают, как в нее играть. Хотя многие, я думаю, видели, потому что Бука выпускала, как называлось, Platinum, по-моему, Collection. Там было 4 диска, такая, ну, большой такой Maxi Jewel, короче. Ну, Jewel на 4 диска, такая большая коробка. Вот, я ее в свое время покупал, маме дарил на 8 марта, по-моему. Вот, а сейчас еще и, ну, на Гоге купил, естественно, потому что в рот ебал устанавливать диски какие-то ебанутые. Вот, купил всех героев, поиграем. В первых Не знаю, как долго мы сможем играть. Вот вторые реально интересно. Во-вторых, я думаю, надолго зависнем. Вот. Если кто-то хочет вдруг не только посмотреть, как я играю в героев, но и со мной поиграть, как бы, то мы можем совершенно спокойно не играть не в компанию, а зарубиться по мультиплееру, в принципе, без проблем. По Evolve или по какой-нибудь другой хуйне настроим, все сделаем. Вот. Ну, на сегодня все. Время без 10-12. Завтра многим на работу, наверняка, потому что завтра пятница. Мне вот не на работу, слава богу, я и так охуел уже работать. Спасибо, что смотрите мои стримы. Надеюсь, вам интересно. Там внизу есть кнопки для доната, если что. На этом все. Давайте, до завтра. Пока.